From the Opopco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OSU update. I'm Jenny Carlson. The Cowboys go on the road this week. They're headed to Arizona, and John Helsley joins us on the phone. John, what kind of test is this for the Cowboys? We know it's a step up from Savannah State, but what kind of test can we expect for these guys?
Well, it's a massive step up from Savannah State, I would think. And, I think it's a solid test. I really do. I know there's not a lot of just great expectations for Arizona, but I think they've got an intriguing offense with Rich Rodriguez there. Matt Scott, a guy that had been around, a fifth-year guy that actually fits this system really well. So defensively, I think it's a good, strong challenge. They, went for over 600 yards last week in their win over Toledo. Threw the ball well, ran the ball pretty well. So I think on that side, it's a great test. And then, offensively, for Oklahoma State, this is not supposed to be a very good defense, and it's a very thin defense. I think depth is a major concern for Arizona. But, it's West Lunt's first road game, and, we're still trying to figure out exactly who the key receivers are going to be. So, in that regard, I think there are some things to be learned as well.
You talk about this road test, and obviously you've got some really young guys making their first road game, but you've also got some experienced veterans. You look at that defense, and those guys have played a lot of road games. How does this balance out? How much of a test will that be? Will the road factor be in this whole thing for this team?
I think defensively they'll be in good shape because that's where the majority of those veterans are, guys that have played in a lot of big games. They're really good at corner, which is going to help in a game like this, and that you could stabilize things a little bit in the secondary perhaps. And they got two of the best corners around, and Broad Brown and Justin Gilbert. Offensively, I think is where you might see some of the young guys get a little anxious or whatever. I keep reading quotes from the Arizona players talking about the Zona Zoo, so we'll see how rowdy it maybe is at Arizona Stadium. But we've got West Lunt, obviously. You've got a bunch of young receivers. If it's loud, if things maybe don't go as planned early, how do a lot of those young guys kind of react and respond?
All right, thanks so much, John. That's 7:30 Arizona time. It'll be a 9:30 kickoff here in Oklahoma on Saturday night. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.